All right, welcome to my newest podcast show, sports podcast show. I'm your host, Iron Gordine. Today I'll be talking about some big football games coming up this Sunday. We got a lot to talk about. Um, First off, I want to talk about the First off, I want to start at the beginning of the show of the breaking news that occurred in the New York Jets organization. They fired Robert Saleh. In my opinion, Robert Saleh was not the right man for the job. Okay? I want to throw that out. Robert Saleh was not the right guy for the job. And I can tell you this. And also Nathaniel Hackett, who came to the Jets from Green Bay because of Aaron Rodgers. But now he's stripped of his offensive coordinating duties to a new guy named Todd Browning. Todd Browning. Never heard of him. And the interim head coach, Jeff Ulbrich, said that I'm here to speak in the locker room to spark up the ball club. That's exactly what I'm doing. What I'll be doing. Well, he has a chance when the New York Jets will be on Monday Night Football this Monday night against the Buffalo Bills. So I believe it when I see it. I want to throw that out. In the Cleveland Browns organization, Deshaun Watson has been a horrible quarterback for the last several weeks. You're 1-4, and you're getting beat. You lost against the Cowboys. You lost against the Giants. And you lost to Houston, and you lost to the Washington Commanders. I don't get it. And his quarterback rating, and passer rating, is a career low 8.5. 8.5. Now, I don't know what that says to you, but I believe that the Cleveland Browns need a quarterback switch. Bring Jameis Winston off the bench. And Kevin Stefanski, out of all coaches, a two-time coach of the year, go have the decency to say, that's our quarterback. I don't think we need to make a quarterback change. What the hell are you talking about? I believe Deshaun Watson is cooked. I believe he's defeated. His teammates can't vibe with him, and the fans are feeling the buzz of saying, "Bring in Jameis Winston." But I'll tell you this proves not only Stephen A. Smith's point, Shannon Sharp's point, Dan Orlovsky's point, my point, Rex Ryan's point, Ryan Clark's point, Marcus Spears' point on why Deshaun Watson got paid $250 million on his contract. And I'm going to say this. If I play in the NFL and I played horribly bad, I would man up and go to the press conference and speak up and speak the honest truth on why I'm playing terrible on the football field. It's that simple. I cannot say that I'm not accountable for the way I play football. You can't say that. That's just an ignorant thing to say in the NFL. Say, for example, Dylan Brooks. When Dylan Brooks and the Grizzlies got beat in Game 3 of the playoffs against the Lakers in the first round, after he got suspended for punching LeBron James where the sun don't shine, which was a flagrant foul to ejection. He didn't even speak to the press media in the press conference. That's a cowardly move. But when Kevin Stefanski says, that's our quarterback, we're not making no change. What the hell are you talking about? Kevin Stefanski, come on. Have some sense. Have some common sense. Look at Deshaun Watson, Kevin Stefanski. You can't. You can see the look on his face. You can see with the towel over his head. But if I was the head coach of the NFL, I cannot tolerate quarterbacks that pounce like a 3-year-old kid and acts like a 13-year-old teenager that just don't do the job. That's just that simple. But I'm predicting that the Philadelphia Eagles just bust the Cleveland Browns, you know what. It's that simple. Because if Deshaun Watson plays another horrible game this Sunday against Philadelphia, then Kevin Stefanski's quarterback roles better switch. That's all I want to say. This upcoming two baseball playoff games, you got the New York Yankees and the Cleveland Guardians and the New York Jets. Actually, the New York Mets and the Dodgers. It's the Mets-Yankees' destiny to get to the World Series. But I want to see my New York Yankees rise to the top against Cleveland. If they can do that, then they'll go to the World Series. That's all I want to put out. But the point is to get back to the Cleveland Browns for a second. Kevin Stefanski, you don't even know what you're saying. You just didn't want to be quiet. You just had to open your big mouth and speak to the press conference. Said Deshaun Watson's our quarterback. We're not making any quarterback changes. Well, I have to agree with Dan Orlovsky said. Dan Orlovsky said that the Cleveland Browns are the worst team in the NFL. But the Carolina Panthers, I actually feel bad for Bryce Young. I really do. The last two quarterbacks was so great was Jake Delhomme, who led them to a Super Bowl, and Cam Newton, who also led the team to the Super Bowl. But just could not bring the Vince Lombardi trophy home to Charlotte. Now it's a situation that now there's a situation right now here. Bryce Young, a young quarterback out of Alabama, is being benched, and you have a veteran quarterback, Andy Dalton, who was part of that Bengals organization, coached by Marvin Lewis. But Marvin Lewis right now, he's an assistant coach, he's assistant defensive coordinator for the Raiders. Teron Austin, he's doing a lot better. A lot better. He's improving better with the Pittsburgh Steelers under Mike Tomlin's tutelage. Matt Canada, who just got fired last year, who got ran out of LSU. When he got ran out of the Pittsburgh Steelers organization, the Steelers played better. But now they got a quarterback. I don't know what. I mean, I'm proud of the Pittsburgh Steelers. They're doing the right thing. But I'd rather keep Russell Wilson at number 2. Because Russell Wilson is he's too immature. He just doesn't. Everything he says don't make no sense. That's all I want to say. I just can't see. I can't see what's going to happen with the future for the New York Jets, the Cleveland Browns, or the Carolina Panthers. But the Philadelphia Eagles are 2-3 right now. Well, they're 2-2. Actually, the matter of fact, excuse me, the Eagles are 2-2, and they need to win. They're on a 2-2 hole. Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts and the Eagles cannot fall to 2-3. They need to win against Cleveland, to be 3-2. But the biggest matchup I'm expecting to see, game of the week of the afternoon, is the Ravens and the Commanders. And I tell you this, I love to see what Jaden Daniels and Lamar Jackson are going to go toe to toe. The New York Giants, they're creeping closer as we speak. But if they play well like they did last Sunday against Seattle, and they beat the Bengals, and they're going to be above 500. The New York Giants has got to maintain that momentum. Just want to throw that out. We got the NBA season coming up, and then we got the NBA in-season tournament. Los Angeles Lakers won the first ever in-season championship. But I got the Boston Celtics repeating as champions in the NBA. I got two NBA teams in the way of the Boston Celtics, and that is the New York Knicks and the 76ers. I don't know if the Milwaukee Bucks can compete with Boston or New York. I mean, we'll see how that goes. Anyway, I will be watching Monday Night Football. But I will be paying attention to the New York Jets. I want to see if they can improve against Buffalo. That's all I want to say. Mm-hmm.